The Russian mafia is tied to Russian intelligence. It seems to me that's a huge intelligence threat. Were you aware of that? Other people in the FBI had to be aware of it, but they never acted on it.
This is a red flag. And the FBI, the Field Intelligence Group, was most certainly aware of what was going on and where some of these high risk individuals were. Especially in the 1980s, the FBI was still new to these sorts of things. The FBI bifurcated into a national security branch and a criminal investigative branch after 9/11.
Let's explain what a hip pocket source is so people understand it. As I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're an FBI informant, that's one thing. But a hip pocket source would mean you're really not in their files, but occasionally you deliver valuable information. Is that the case?
That's right. Yeah. An FBI agent talks to a lot of people during the course of their day. They'll interview hundreds or thousands of people, and they can't do the paperwork to open each and every single one of them as a formal source. There's certain standards that need to be met. And if the individual is susceptible or suitable for recruitment, then a lot of times an FBI agent might cultivate a friendly relationship with somebody where they can call and have follow-up questions. That case you bring up about Whitey Bulger is an incredibly important case because it shows that the FBI is really quick to get addicted to lucrative intelligence that's coming out from a source relationship. And in many cases, will look the other way, and the source will be able to get away committing criminal activity. In that case, the FBI agent actually started to facilitate the criminal activity without approval. And so the rest is history. But that's what happens is the FBI in some cases has become too overly sensitive to how things would look as opposed to actually get into the truth. And they get addicted in the intelligence community, they get addicted to having this lucrative flow of intelligence. But when it comes to obstructing the activity, they fall short. That was one of my issues. So there's certain things, even though the FBI doesn't have the authority, they have to use the U.S. Attorney's Office to get an arrest warrant or a search warrant, they can still disrupt criminal activity.